Alrighty, so we finally, and I have had this box of Tarkir Dragonstorm that I'm holding upside down for about 3 days now. Had it probably Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember exactly. I'm going to open this. I don't really do this stuff on stream very often, but I figured new set, why not? As I'm going to just see, and you got our graphic. It's not very good. We got our chase cards, our handful of chase cards. We're on the screen on the left side here, where my hand is right now, is where I'm going to be showing cards. This camera is not very good. I don't have a phenomenal setup for this yet, but it will hopefully, maybe if we keep doing this, get better eventually. So without further ado, trash bag over next to me, box of cards that I need to open. Let's get into it. God, get how well they package these things. This there. This is just a box of play boosters, I should probably add. So we're not going to have a lot of crazy. I can't remember how many cards are in one box. As we want to get there, TCG player, or yeah, TCG player up, just to see. We have an idea on prices. And here to discover the coolest cards. Oh, draft archetypes. Booster number 1. Off to a roaring start. Our art series card. Flip those over and see what we got in a moment. This will be up on YouTube. I don't know how I'm going to edit it. Okay, so, and I also want to know, I have not seen a lot of these cards. Got a Saigu Wilding with with Omen Sorcery, Bruce Seek. Your library for a basic land card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. And then the creature for 4 and a green. Flying, gain 3 life when it enters. That's not bad. Gamer Devotee. Human Druid with Defender for 1 and a blue. Tap 1 or pay 1. Add green, blue, or red. Activate only once per turn. Okay, we're not going to read through all these cards. Tempest Hawk. That can have... Oh, no. That can have any number of cards named Tempest Hawk. When this creature deals combat damage, you may search your library for a card named Tempest Hawk. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Underfoot Underdogs, Goblin Warriors. Get a red goblin, 1/1 goblin on it, ETB. Cost to exhale. As an additional cost to cast this spell. Behold a dragon. Behold a dragon, choose a dragon you control, or reveal a dragon card from your hand. It's -3/-3 until end of turn. Lightfoot technique. Put a minus or +1/+1 counter on target creature, gains flying indestructible. Dragonstorm globe. Each dragon you control enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Additional +1/+1, and then you tap, add mana, 1 mana of any color. Get into our uncommons, enchantment, which is War Effort. Whenever creatures get +1/+0, and whenever you attack, create a red 1/1 red warrior token that's tapped and attacking. Sack it in next step. Beginning of next end step. I'm sorry. Woven Pack Beast, mobilize 3, vigilance, 04. Okay, here we go. Flying, vigilance, and trample. On, probably tell you the name of the card. Kirakik Guardian. It's a dragon. It's 3, and then a green, red, blue. Has hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage yet. 6/5 for all that, by the way. Alchemist Assistant is our next uncommon. A 1 and a black for a lifelink monkey. 2/1 with renew, which exile this card from your graveyard. Put lifelink counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Our rare. And through this 2. Lazid Prowler. When this creature enters, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. They 2 and a green for 5/5 with renew. Which this renew is what. There we go. So I'm talking into the microphone. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. And our next rare Tirsa Light Shatter with it's a 2 and a red legendary orc wizard with haste. When Light Shatter enters, discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. Whenever Tirsa Light Shatter attacks, if there are 7 more cards in your graveyard, exile a card at random from your graveyard. You may play that card this turn. And a foil Windscarred Crag, I'll put that somewhere eventually. And then the art card is Jaws of Defeat. I don't know what I would take out of this pile in the draft. We'll set you up there. To our next. Pack number 2. Haven't obviously gotten any of the 3 cards that were 4 cards, I'm sorry. Really chasing after. Curious, actually. And Light Shatter's not really worth anything. What about... Neither of our rails are really worth anything, which is fine, no big deal. I'm just curious on a couple of them. That up there. This pack opened a lot easier than the first. Fire Rim Form is an enchantment with enchanted creature gets +2/+0, and when it enters, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn. Not bad for 1 in a red. Or nothing that really stands out of this one. Glory Mountain Stalwart's our first uncommon. Flurry, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. And you gain 2 life. That card's actually going to go in a deck. Here we go. First card that we're going to set into a separate pile that's going to go into a deck. Set up there. Abzan Monument. When this artifact enters, search your library for basic, plain, swamp, or forest. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle. Sacrifice this artifact. Create a X white spirit, XX white spirit creature. Which that helps because it's not XX. They're both 2/2 and whatever. Where X is the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Next, Rumor Initiate. Pay X life. It's 1 black for a 2/2. X and a black. Pay X life. This creature endures X. Activate as a sorcery. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, or create an X white spirit creature token. Wingblade Disciple. It has Flurry. It's a 2 and a blue. Whenever you cast your second spell this turn, create a +1, or not +1, a 1/1 white bird creature with flying token. Flying. Our rare is Teamer Battlecrier, which is, well, green, red, blue. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less for each creature you control 4 power or less. Power 4 or less. Shocking Sharpshooter is our foil. It's an uncommon. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. I might be able to find somewhere for that, but I'm not sure. Tranquil Cove is our land. And like I said, a token. Looks, seems good. 37, so 37 cents, so not phenomenal, but not bad. That you there. Pack number 3. I would definitely take Battlecrier out of that pack though if I was drafting that pack. That'd be my first pick. I might not open this entire box tonight because it'd be a while. I do this in 2 nights. These Opportunity, Sandskirt Outrider, Undergrowth Leopard, oh, Shimmering Strike, the Omen. Nah, I was looking at that on Diger Island Dragon, Tirger Island Dragon, which is a 5 and a blue. It has flying. Ward 2, whenever this creature becomes target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 2. The 4/4. The one that I was looking at was the Skimming Strike. The Omen. Tap up to 1 target creature and then draw a card. Then shuffle this into its owner's library. That might be useful in the deck. This one. Stormplane Detainment. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this permanent enchantment leaves the battlefield. That's useful somewhere. Heritage Recursion. Aggressive Negotiations. Oh, that's actually really good for 2 and a black. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it, and then exile that card. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to one target creature you control. That's actually pretty solid. Stasis Snare. When this enchantment enters, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. They'll Stasis Snare leaves the battlefield. Uriel's Rebuff. Turn target creature to its owner's hand. Has Harmonize. This 1 in a blue, but then the Harmonize is 5 in a blue. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its Harmonize cost. You may tap a creature you control to reduce the cost by X, where X is power. Then exile it. This is definitely going in a deck. Our first uncommon. No, Stasis Snare was. That is definitely going in a deck. So we got 2 cards out of our first 3 packs that are going in decks. Corroding Dragonstorm. Enchantment. Search, or when enchantment enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Surveil. Just look at the top 2 cards of your library and put any number of them into the graveyard and the rest on top. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. I might have a spot for this. Somewhere. Our rare is Hollowbreak Siege, or Hollowmark Siege, I'm sorry. As this enchantment enters, choose Sultai or Abzan. You choose Sultai whenever a creature is put on whenever a counter is put on a creature you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. If you choose Abzan, whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains menace until end of turn. That's not bad. Then, I'm actually curious. That card I would probably take. Even though I don't really play green black. I mean, not a bad card. Get Mistrise Village as our land. That's a very pretty card. Enters tapped unless you control a mountain or forest. Add blue. Next, and then for blue and tap, next spell you cast this turn cannot be countered. An Ice Ridge Serpent. Then we have another land. It's a Rugged Highlands. Put those there. Doing pretty good. Go to pack 4. Treasure token, that can only be good. No, I think the tokens are double-sided. They are. Actually, the other side's the Zombie Druid. Oh, that's not good. Glacial's Legacy, we've already seen this, I believe. Champion of Dusan. Agent of Codus, I know we've seen. Dragonback Lancer. Fire Rim Form, I know we've seen. I'm gonna go through the commons a little quicker. Dragon's Prey. Unless one stops, catches my eye. This card doesn't seem good. This card, or this spell, costs 2 more to cast if it targets a dragon. Destroy target creature. It might not be bad, but not great exclusively. Aggressive Negotiations. Shadecast Sentinel. Glacial Dragon Hunt, red-blue. Draw a card, and you may discard a card. This is a sorcery, by the way. When you discard a non-land card this way, Glacial Dragon Hunt deals 3 damage to target creature. Then it has Harmonize for 4 and a red-blue. Not bad, but not great. Desperate Measures. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or +1/-1 until end of turn. When it dies under your control this turn, draw 2 cards. Okay. Next is Kin Tree Severance. Country Severance, 2 white, 2 black, or 2 green in some order. Exile target permanent with mana value 3 or greater. Maybe. And then our rare is Yathon Roadwatcher, 1 red, black, green. When this creature enters you, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Our foil is Snakeskin Veil, Windscarred Crag, and we were due for a dud pack. Ooh, another treasure token. It's an elephant on that side too. Ooh. It'll be good. This pack's gonna be good. Protic Nest Guard. That's on. Oh no, that doesn't have Death Touch. It's Defender. Steamer Devotee. That's Defender. Ashran Sunshield. Molten Exhale. Worthy Cost. Sage Pummeler. Rebellious Strike. Stormstreak Feral. What's the flush out? Discard a card if you do draw 2. That's not bad, but I don't know if it's necessarily good with pertinent deck. Starry-Eyed Skyrider is our first uncommon. Whenever this creature attacks another target creature you control gains flying until end of turn. Attacking tokens you control have flying. That seems solid. It is 2 and a white for a 1/3 with flying. That's not bad. Skirmish Rhino, white, black, green. Trample, and then when this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's not bad. And Spirited Vanguard. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, endures 2. And then Mardu Siegebreaker. I believe this is the second one we've already seen. Is a red, 1 red, white, black. Death Touch Haste. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control till it leaves the battlefield. Whenever this creature attacks for each opponent, create a tap token that's a copy of the exiled card attacking that opponent. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice those tokens. Huh. That's not bad. Our foil is Gurmag Rakshasa. I don't know if you really have a use in anywhere. And then Scoured Barrens is our land. I don't know if I'd have anywhere for this deck for any of these cards. That's, I mean, interesting deck. Interesting pile there. Deck. Go to pack 6. Start off with a Riling Dawnbreaker, Seize Opportunity, Sandskirter, Outrider, Undergrowth Leopard, Tiger Island Dragon, Ysyut, Earth Carver, and it. Oh. An arid mesa. A cool $35.98. I will have a spot for that somewhere. Oh. Oh, man. Arid Mesa, by the way, you pay 1 life, sacrifice this land, search your library for a mountain or plains card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Whoa. Next up, Storm Beacon Blades, our first uncommon. For 1 in a white. Equipped creature gets +3/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, draw a card. If you control 3 or more attacking creatures, equip 2. Rainwell Rejuvenator. When this creature enters, you may mill 3. Add an amount of forest of green equal to this creature's power as its tap. Generated Storm Singer is its was the next one. Mobilize 1, 3 and a black. Mobilize 1, by the way. Mobilize in general. Whenever this creature attacks, create a tapped attacking 1/1 red. Or your creature token, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Generated Storm Singer also, whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I have a spot for you. Frontier Biovac. Enters tapped. And it's a land, add green, red, or white, or green, blue, or red. A rare Surak, Elusive Hunter. Spell can't be countered. He's a 2 in a green. Trample whenever a creature you control or creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, draw a card. Bad. Piercing Exiles are foil. Rugged Highlands, and then we got some good cards in this pack. That Arid Mesa, wow. We're pack 7. Holy shit. Roamer's Routine. I mean, this would not be a bad card. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then it has Harmonized for 400 grand. That's not a bad card. Humbling Elder, Fortress Kengard, Nightblade Brigade. These are just the commons. Snakeskin Veil, which we've already seen as a foil. Unburied Earth Carver. Reputable Merchant. This card wouldn't be bad. 2 white, blue, or 2 or white, 2 or black, 2 or green. Wait, yeah, that's green. Whenever this creature enters or dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Not terrible. Our first uncommon, Sage of the Fang. 2 and a green. Whenever this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then it has Renew, which is 3 and a green. Exile from graveyard and put 1 +1/+1 counter on it. Then Put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then double number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. That's a solid card. War Effort, we've seen. Alcoven Pack Beast, we've seen. Carry Kick Guardian, we've seen. Okay, we're seeing a couple. And then Tirsa Light Shatterer, we've already seen as our rare. Twin Bolt is our foil. Deals 2 damage, divided among as you choose among 1 or 2 target creatures. And then just a basic forest. Not even a full art one. That's unfortunate, but not bad. I mean, after what we just pulled. Price that. Back 8. Sharon Sunshield. Molten Exhale. Oh, Molten Exhale. You may cast this spell as though it had flash. If you behold a dragon as an additional cost to cast it, it's 1 in a black. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Not bad. Worthy cost. Sage Pummeler. Unending Whisperer, or Whisper. Let's just draw a card. I could have a use for it somewhere, but not sure. Gurmag Night Watch. Boulderborn Dragon. First uncommon's Lion Weight. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Lion Weight deals damage equal to that card's power to target creature. I love the art in this set. I mean, I love the art in the original Tarkir sets as well. Storm Beacon Blade we've already seen. Whale of War. 2 in a black. Use 1. Target creature opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or return up to two target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. We haven't seen this one yet. Whirling Storm Brood. It's 4 in a blue dragon, but it has an omen, a sorcery. Dynamic sword for 2 in a green. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Or flash flying if you cast the dragon. You may cast sorcery spells and dragon spells as though they had flash. 4 and a 3. What are you? Dragonologist, human wizard. This card seems really good in this set for draft. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant, sorcery, or dragon card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Untapped dragons you control have hexproof. Protic Nest Guard is our land, or not our land, our foil, and full art basic island. Let's see. Dragon Island. That's going in. I have a spot for that. It's only 50 cents, but like I said, I have a spot for you. So. Pack number 9. Like I said, we might do this in a couple different settings. Since it's already 1:30 at night here. Got a late start to stream. Piercing Exhales are first. Snowmelt Stag. Stormplane Detainment we've seen. Seize Opportunity. We've seen Dance Skirt or Outrider. Undergrowth Leopard. Zibsig Appraiser. Creature enters. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one in your hand, the other in your graveyard. Unburied Earth Carver. Mammoth Bellow is our first uncommon. It's for 2 green, blue, red. Create a 5/5 green elephant creature. Harmonize of 5 green, blue, red. Right of renewal. Return up to 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Target player shuffles up to 4 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Exile right of renewal. Bleeding Effigy. Elemental with haste. It's 1 and a red. It's just 1 red. A red. There we go. Haste. At the beginning of your end step, return this creature to its owner's hand. Bad card, but not great by any means. And then our rare here, Songcrafter Mage. It's a human bard for green, blue, red. When this creature enters, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains harmonize until end of turn. Its harmonized cost is equal to its mana cost. And our uncommon is Purging Stormbrood. You have a couple cards here. Oh, the land. Duh. Has an Omen, which is 1 and a white. Absorb Essence. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink and hexproof until end of turn. Or you pay 4 and a black, you get your dragon with flying and ward. Pay 2 life. When this creature enters, remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. Our land is Blossoming Sands, and then our art card, Uranai of the Unwritten. Okay, come on. Give me something good here. Back, I believe 12. Jeskai Devotee is where we start. That's actually not a bad card. As Flurry, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature gets +1/+1. Then if you pay 1, add red, blue, red, or white. Add blue, red, or white. Activate once per turn. Once each turn. Only once. Dragon's Prey we've seen. Roamer's Routine. We've seen. That's a good card. Nightblade Brigade. Snakeskin Veil. Dispelling Exhale. Emer Tawny back. Not a very great looking card. Now Synchronized Charge, first uncommon. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures you control. Creatures you control with counters on them gain Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. That's 1 in a green, and then it has its harmonized cost of 4 in a green. Jeskai Shrinekeeper, 2 in a Jeskai. Flying in haste whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Ooh, okay. 3/3. It's a 3/3. Loxodon Battle Priest. 4 and a white. Beginning of your combat. On your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on another creature you control. Stalwart Successor. As a menace, it's 1 green black. Whenever 1 or more counters are put on a creature you control, the first time that counters have been put on that creature this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. And then, beautiful. At the beginning, Narset, Jeskai, Waymaster. There we go. We've got one of our chase cards. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw a number of cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. That might have that should have a spot in a deck somewhere. Then our foil is a Riling Dawnbreaker. Dismal Backwater for a land. And tokens Copy or Monk. So we got one of our chase cards. Is it the best Narset they've made? No, but I think that'll fit well in the deck. We've gotten a good number of cards. I mean, just out of what we've opened. This is the pile of cards. It's all got a home waiting, or will have a home pretty much after we're done here. Next pack is Croatic Nest Guard, Hive Sparrow Bellringer, Osseous Exhale, Molten Exhale, Osseous Exhale. I was looking just at the cards. This one deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. The dragon was beheld. I gained 2 life. You gain 2 life. Okay. Where the cost we've seen, Watcher of the Wayside. I might have a spot for this in a deck. I'd have to look to see what I could pull out of it. Is that just enters? +2. I gain 2 life. Maybe not. I mean, possibly. I don't know. Wingspan Stride. Bewildering Blizzard. Draw 3 cards. It's 4 and 2 blue. Creatures opponents control get -3/-0 until end of turn. Frontline Rush is a red-white. Choose 1, 2, create 2 1/1 red goblins. Creature tokens, I should say. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Could be decent. Opulent Palace is a land, enters tapped. Add black, green, or blue. Strategic Betrayal. Target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard. That I definitely have a spot for. And then our rare is for 1 black, 1 green, 1 blue. Awaken the Honored Dead. It's an enchantment saga. Destroy target non-land permanent is first. Mill 3 cards is 2. Then your third is you may discard a card. When you do, target creature or return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Our foil is Delta Bloodflies, Tranquil Cove, and then Spirit token. Spirit on the back. Rescue Leopards starts this pack 15, I believe, off. Dorn Crocodile, Noik Wayfarer, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Narset's Rebuke, deals 5 damage to target creature. Add Jeskai. If that creature would die this turn, exile instead for 4 and a red. Summon Intimidator, Embermouth Sentinel. Basic land. If you control a dragon, put it on the When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and then shuffle and put that card on top. Control a dragon, put that card onto the battlefield tapped instead. Okay. Full-time monument. When this enters, search for a swamp, forest, or island, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Pay 2 green, blue, black. Sacrifice this target or this artifact, create 2 black zombie druid creature tokens, only activate as a sorcery. Formation breaker. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. As long as you control a creature with a counter on it, this creature gets +1/+2. Stricter Sage is our next uncommon. When this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Stun counter, if a permanent with a stun counter will become untapped, remove 1 stun counter from it, and then it has renew. Exile this card from the graveyard, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. And our rare, really good, the Sibsig Ceremony, legendary enchantment. Ooh, for 3 black mana. Creature spells creature spells you cast cost 2 less cast. Whenever a creature you control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature and create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Huh, maybe not. I don't know. That's interesting. Aggressive Negotiations is our foil. We've already seen it. Land is Jungle Hollow. And Elephant token. Treasure token. I think we'll open 3 more packs. Get to 18. And then we'll call it a night for pack opening. I'll have to clean stuff up and get stuff put places. Almost dropped the pack. Snakeskin Veil, Humbling Elder, Fortress Kengard, Devoted Duelist, Nightblade Brigade, Deceit Earthcrafter, Summit Intimidator. Those are our commons. Sunset Strike Master. For 1 in a red. You tap, you add red. So, I mean, hey, red gets ramp. Red gets its land on War Elves. 2 in a red, sacrifice this creature, it deals 6 damage to target creature with flying. 3 in a 1, 3, the 3/1. Effortless Master, 2 in a blue-red. Vigilance. It has Menace. Creatures with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. This creature enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. You cast 2 or more spells this turn. It's a 4/3. I have a space for this. I could use like a couple of those. I have multiple spaces for it. Descendant of the Storms. They just single white. Whenever this creature attacks, you may 1 in a white. If it does, endure 1, put a +1/+1 counter on it, or create a 1/1 white spirit token. Stillness in Motion is our rare. Beginning of your upkeep, it's also 1 in a blue, by the way. Beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then, if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment. Put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library. In any order. I don't know how I feel about that. We get another rare. Avenger of the Fallen. It's 2 and a black. It's a human warrior, 2/4, death touch, mobilize X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Our foil is Shell Skimmer. It's an uncommon. Green blue, flying. When a card leaves your graveyard during this turn, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Rugged Highlands. We're down to 2 packs for the night. Unending Whisper, Osseous Exhale, Shock Brigade, Feral Death Gorger, Trade Route Envoy, Focus the Mind, spell costs 2 less to cast if you cast another spell this turn, draw 3 cards, then discard. I will have a spot for you. Rebellious Strike. Final uncommon. Encroaching Dragonstorm is our first uncommon. When this enchantment enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield and shuffle. Battlefield tapped and then shuffle. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. 3 and a green, that'd be a good card. Breaching Dragonstorm is our next one, 4 and a red. Listen, enchantment enters. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast it without paying its mana cost if that spell's mana value is 8 or less. If you don't, put that card in your hand. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. Sandstep Citadel. It's a land, enters tapped. White, black, or green, you add that. And Felithar, Dawn of the Abzan is our rare. A white, black, green. You get Felithar. Legendary creature, human warrior. Trample. When Felithar enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Felithar is a 3/3. Our foil's Dragon Sniper. Swiftwater Cliffs is our land. And copy and monk token. I do like the tokens are double-sided, by the way. And our final pack of the night. This is already going on an hour. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm getting tired. Not of opening cards, I'm just getting sleepy in general. It's been a while since I've stayed up this late. Stormplane Detainment is our first card. It's our lead off of the pack. As Rescue Leopard follows, Adoring Crocodile. Noik Wayfarer. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. If you don't, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Riverwalk Technique. Reputable Merchant we've already seen. Earthcarver, Dispute Earthcarver we've seen. Marshal of the Lost is our first uncommon. For 2 white-black, you get a Orc Warrior with Death Touch. It's a 3/3. Whenever you attack, target creature gets at +X/+X, where X is the until end of turn, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Okay. River Wheel Sweep next. Either 2 white, 2 red, or 2 blue. Tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. Exile top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Traveling Botanist. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may reveal it, put it into your hand. If you don't put that card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. And our rare is Scavenger Regent. Got an Omen. Exude Toxin X and 2 black. Each non-dragon creature gets -X until end of turn. For 3 and a black. You have a 4/4 flying and a ward you have to discard a card. Riverwalk Technique is our foil. Scoured Barrens is our land. So yeah, there we go. Through the first 18 packs, I believe, we've gotten one of our chase cards in Narset, Jeskai Waymaster. We didn't get the any of the pretty versions. We got a Dragonologist, which, like I said, should be useful. And then the big pull, the little recap, is the Arid Mesa. So we got some good cards. Stuff to do that I'm excited to do some stuff with. I'm really excited about this set. So really good cards here. And we will be back. We have a lot of packs to go. Just in 1, 2, 3, 5. So 15 packs to go still. So we'll be able to, we'll kind of chip away at that. We might finish that tomorrow because I mean we did 18 here. So yeah, that's fun. I'm really excited for this set. It's gonna be really fun. I am really looking forward to some of these cards and putting them into commander decks. As those of you watching this, I am doing the 32 deck challenge. With a little twist. You can go find the stuff on YouTube. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna wrap up. We'll finish opening this box tomorrow, and I might start doing this once every couple months, not just with like whatever's the most recent standard thing. I mean, I'll definitely do it when a new set comes out, new standard set comes out. I might do it with a couple other things every so often. So yeah, we'll see you all later. Tomorrow to finish this box, actually.